So I heard that fish and chips is a real thing right here in Tokyo. And since I'm not an expert, I gotta bring in the grumpy Brit to see what it's all about.
Yeah, do you know why I'm grumpy, Nick?
Yeah.
Because we're doing this intro in the middle of a 4-lane highway. Get out the bloody road, for God's sake.
So why are we here in front of the pub?
Well, I think if you're going to try British food in Japan, the first place that comes to mind is the British pub chain, right, which is Hub. Now, Hub, they have cheap drinks.
Yep.
They're pretty much everywhere. I think there's 3 in Roppongi alone, and it gets the job done for drinks, but I'm not so sure about food. I haven't been in 5 or 6 years, but I remember the fish and chips was actually pretty damn awful.
Really?
I want to see if they've improved it.
Pretty damn awful. I thought you were going to say something very, very profound there.
No, come on. Since 1980, it must be good. How old? You're since 1962, right, Nick? All right, here we are in Hub with the lavish, extensive drink menu. Check that out.
Wow, that is a serious menu.
And the underwhelmingly small food menu, as Nick has in his hands. Look at this.
We're clearly here not for the food, but we are. We're going to try the fish and chips, right?
We're going to get the fish and chips. There's 2 types. There's bite-sized fish and chips, and then there's big boy fish and chips. We're going to get big boy fish and chips, even though it still looks patronisingly small. But look at this.
Yes.
To be fair to Hub, credit where it's due, they do have a good range of drinks.
Really?
They've got, like, you know, your vodkas, your ciders, your gin. This area over here is extremely dangerous.
Oh my God, what is that?
These are shots,
Yeah.
which we're not going to do. This isn't like, oh yeah, let's do this, Nick. Like this one here.
I like shots.
You do it, then. This one here is called Dynamite Kid, right?
What?
It's vodka and passion fruit. It's 54%. And I think I had 3 in a row one night.
What did you call it?
Dynamite Kid.
Dynamite Kid. I'm going to have one of those.
Oh God. Oh God. I had 3 in a row one night, and I was like, oh, no effect, it's delicious. And I did it like really fast, back to back. And then I was physically sick all over a karaoke place.
Oh my God.
And the staff were not very happy. And that's why I don't do karaoke in Sendai anymore.
Yeah.
Because that bloody drink. But you could do it.
Absolutely. All right, so I'll go order some drinks. Do you have anything else you want to drink apart from that?
I'll have cider.
Yeah.
Not the Dynamite Kid. And that's one thing they do here that's good. They have draft cider. So
Draft cider.
yeah, I'll
okay.
have half a pint of cider.
Good.
Away with you, boy.
Leave it to me. I shall get the job done.
And I will sit here and do absolutely nothing.
So over here in the Hub, you actually got to come up to the front desk and order stuff, just like that. So I'm gonna talk to the lady here and see if I can get to order some drinks. Yes, ドラフトサイダー一つと、あとタワービール。
Oh, Suffolk, London. Afloat upon ethereal tides, St Paul's above the city rides. Like London, isn't it?
それとダイナマイトキット。And then I also like a fish and chips, the big one. Thank you so much. You can actually become a member here. It's kind of cool. And then you get discounts and stuff. And when you go here and they start the happy hour, it's like half prices off everything. It's like 500 yen for a drink all day long. It's pretty good actually. But proceed with caution. That looks awesome. Woo! Oh yeah. Look at that. Draft cider. It looks beautiful. All right, guys, go check out this beer I'm getting. One man and his jug of beer.
Look at that beautiful pint of cider, a rarity in Japan. It smells divine, simply divine. But what the is that? What have you bought? It's a test tube, Dick.
I got myself a beer, eh?
It's like I have a laboratory.
A whole liter of it. Cheers, mate. This is gonna be good.
How can I take him seriously?
Oh, that's beer. But more so importantly, I want to check out that Dynamite Kid. It looks...
Are you actually a drink there?
Not deadly at all. It doesn't look scary at all. It smells a bit sweet.
I'm very worried about the future of this video and what's about to happen.
Wait, did you say there was passion fruit in this one?
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to knock it back. And then you got to down that after it, straight after it.
Just give me a second, because I just have to adjust my taste buds and everything. That is killer.
That bad?
It is super sweet, and then it's super powerful. It's like drinking gasoline almost.
And then you got to eat fish and chips.
Dude, you want to try that?
No, I told you what I did at the karaoke place after 3 in a row.
All right, here goes. Only half.
Only half?
Oh, it's so sweet, it's disgusting.
How's the beer though, is it all right?
beer's just fine. It's a normal Kirin.
How many pints is this?
I don't know, it's supposed to be a liter, so it's a pint and a half, I guess. Oh, here comes the fish and chips. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Where's the rest of it, Nick?
Well,
Did you order like the bite-sized one?
well, it said they came as a set, right? I asked her the big one, and she said, no, if you buy it as a set, it's cheaper, so I thought it was gonna come the big one.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the big one. It's look at this. It's like elf size and then giant size right next to each other. I recently climbed Mount Fuji and it was still not as high as this sodding beer. Right? This quickly feels like the least romantic date I've ever been on. I don't know if it's the giant beer, the patronisingly small fish and chips, the atmosphere. But, of course, Nick, in the world of fish and chips,
Yes, which I'm very interested in.
you do need some malt vinegar. Sarson's is the big boy one. It's the one, you go straight on.
Straight on, no mercy. Yeah.
You've got to be careful because the fish is so small, it's like Noah's Ark pouring this onto it. So, flood of malt vinegar.
Wait, this is nothing at all what I thought it was gonna be like. This
You ordered like the children's portion.
is like so underwhelming.
All right,
All
cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, hot.
Oh. This is cod, right? Or it's supposed to be. There's something wrong with the batter on this one. I gotta be honest. Like there's really something off on this one. Are you sure you put enough of this on?
This is not fish and chips. This is the wrong fish. It doesn't taste like cod. The batter's kind of like really tough.
It's quite horrendous, to be honest.
It is pretty bad. Also, notice how you ordered it and it came out about 90 seconds later.
Like that.
All right, that's
Yeah.
it's a little bit worrying.
The only thing that's positive about this experience is that you're here. That's a good thing. And then there's a big beer. Ah, yeah.
No, not very good.
Dude, remember the first show ever on Junk Food Japan, we did burgers. We did Wagyu burgers. And I said, when you come and have a burger, you gotta actually taste the chips first, because you gotta know if they got good chips or not. I can already tell by looking at them that these are pretty shady.
Yeah, they're not very good. They're very flavourless, very microwavey. I don't know, they're not good.
But I can't believe you actually crushed the tradition of the show. Everyone's gonna say, what are you guys doing? You know, we gotta do the traditional one. Are you ready? We're gonna put it in there for sure.
All right.
Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Itadakimasu!
And that's how you get thrown out of a hub.
Oh man, that was good, eh? Actually, I'll be brutally honest about these things here. They do not taste very good. It's like really just the cheapest end of the cheapest one. And I'm not supposed to be the grumpy guy here, but there's gotta be better chips than this. There's gotta be better deep fried fish than this.
Well, let's face it, it doesn't get worse than this, does it? I will say this might be the worst fish and chips I've ever had. But again, don't come to hub for the food, come here for the drinks, which aren't that bad, right? Or the ridiculous shots that will make you forget your mum's name. Right. You've got to either finish these fish and chips or finish that shot.
What kind of challenge is this? Honestly, the chips are so bad, I would rather have this. At least then I can forget about them. Only real men drink on Junk Food Japan.
Guess I've got to finish these fish and chips.
The good news, guys, is, check it out. He decided to bring me here to the hub, but I'm gonna bring him to the hob, and that's where we're gonna get the real fish and chips.
Check this out, Nick.
What?
This is the original fish and chip shop in Tokyo. It's pretty good. I always talk about this in my podcast, my videos, and yet, never been here in a video.
You're kidding me, right?
It's good stuff, man.
This is so exciting. How would I have ever known that there's like 3-4 different places of fish and chips just in the neighborhood?
This is the real deal.
Wow, this is the original one.
Look at this. This is a real fish and chip shop style counter, right? In the UK, this is what you can expect to find. Nice, big, delicious battered portions of fish.
I love it. I love that it says proper cod, because I have no idea what we just ate.
I don't think that was cod, Nick. I don't think it's fish either. But they've got fish sandwiches, they've got pasties and things. Anyway, let's buy things.
All right, cool. I'll let you to it, because
Right.
I'll trust your decision making there.
Fine, man. Regular fish and chips.
One regular.
One regular. Regular fish and chips. Oh, tartar, please, yeah. And one cola and one lemonade. This is the most British place I've been to in Tokyo. There's like signs, teddy bears, lamps. I feel like I want to speak more like British. I'm like, oh yes, oh boy, welcome to Malins. Fish and chips for everyone. And look, we've got Fenterman's Curiosity Cola. This is craft cola made in Northumberland, North England.
Northumberland.
Northumberland.
No problem.
Oh, yes. But anyway, well, I've been here about a few years now, and famously a few years ago, do you know those annoying like, foreign tourists that ride around?
Yeah, the go-karts. Yeah, they actually drive around in Tokyo.
Really
They still
annoying.
drive here. They're crazy.
One of them crashed into this one.
How is that possible?
Well, this is why I don't like it. I think people shouldn't be driving around the world's busiest city on a go-kart. But anyway, they came across the sidewalk, I think, and crashed into the front of here. I took that personally, because this place represents the UK.
Of course.
Felt like an act of terrorism to me.
What?
Yeah.
For sure.
Anyway, while we're here in the UK, I figure it's time to give you your present.
Oh my gosh!
A signed copy of the Abroad in Japan book.
Seriously?
That's right.
Dr. Broad? Oh, it comes with a message and everything. Oh, dude, thank you so much. This is secret stuff. But if you haven't bought the book, it's out on sale now. So go ahead and click the link below and just definitely get one of these copies.
It's quite good. I've read it myself.
Thank you, dude. I'm actually, I'm really happy that you get this done.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm going to now put it over here because I don't trust you. After drinking those dodgy shots.
What,
and
the Dynamite Boy?
And the big fish and chips that's about to come out. I don't want to trash your present. So I'll take care of that. Or maybe someone will drive through the front of the shop in a minute and it'll get fucking ruined anyway.
You know, you can just give it to my wife.
There you go.
She's an extra on the show today.
All right, bring on the fish and chips.
So you know what? Fish and chips. I'll tell you what my vision of what fish and chips is, right?
Your vision?
Yeah.
It's like a Silicon Valley CEO. Well, it doesn't matter what your vision is, because here comes food.
Well, my dad was Irish, so, you know, I have these visions of fish and chips coming out in newspapers.
Oh, they do.
Is that true?
I mean, we do it. It's a good way to recycle newspapers. It's a good way. It's traditionally you sort of wrap the big pile of chips and fish into like a bundle,
Right,
like
right.
this.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. All right, well,
Wow.
finally we get the food. Oh my God, that looks awesome. Thank you so much.
Look at that.
Come on, that has got to be
That's
top notch, right?
real fish and chips. No dicking about. This is the real deal.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't know we were in Japan, if I was like this right now, I'd be like, oh, England, isn't it?
Yeah. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it also took quite the time to actually, cook it up. We were sitting here talking about that while we were like, okay, this is probably going to be really fresh, beautiful cod.
Or hot.
So just out of respect for this beautiful looking fish, we're gonna have to redo it. Itakimasu!
Christ, every time. Right, look at this. Do you know what this is?
No,
That.
it's guacamole, right?
It's not guacamole. Try it. I actually don't like it, but it's a staple of fish and chips in the UK.
Oh,
Do you know what it Oh no,
Yeah.
healthy food. Oh no, healthy food. Do you know
it's
what
healthy. It's green beans.
Well, that's yours. No, it's mushy peas. Mushy peas.
No, you know what?
I've never got it either.
I'm not so invested in that one, but I want to try these fries.
You can already tell these are going to be good. The way they like deep fried them fresh. They got that sort of homemade glazed oil look.
Beautiful potatoes, nothing like the ones we saw in the In-N-Out burger in California.
Exactly. There's no crunch.
There's no
It just feels
saltiness.
a bit lumpy and a bit starchy.
There's no saltiness to it. That's what I'm disappointed with.
That's like a 4 out of 10.
But let's check it out. So I'm gonna try a little bit with that ketchup.
Nice thick cut chips, right?
That's really delicious. I'm kidding you not. I'm from Denmark. We're very big in potatoes in Denmark for sure. Call them kartofler, but this is really nice.
What kind of style of chips? Is it like French fries or thick fat cut chips?
In Denmark, actually, the ones that we do, we just eat the whole potatoes as they are. No, but for the meals that we have, we got smaller ones.
You
that
were
are
saying I'm like a
really
Viking,
sweet.
and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's from the potato, raw.
No, that's not how we eat them. We boil them and stuff, right? Or we broil them or put them in the oven or something. We don't do so much veggies, right?
Right. All right, I'm going to try this bit. Let's have a look. Oh, a nice crispy batter there.
Well, we need your expert opinion because I'm not. I want to know if this is the real deal, basically.
I'm feeling it's going to be the real deal. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nice, crispy, soft yellow batter. Golden brown, nice juicy, thick portion of cod inside. This is like real fish and chips.
Okay. I'm gonna tag along on that for sure. Give me a piece of that. Here you go. I'm gonna go without the ketchup to start off with. Oh yeah.
Incomparable to the hub.
Yeah. This is real fish. It's juicy, like you said. The batter is actually nice and crispy. It's just a beautiful piece of fish. And I actually think it's quite healthy, except for the deep fry.
In other words, it's not healthy, but it is very good. Proof that you can get good fish and chips, British style, in the middle of Japan.
I actually think I want to try it with some of this vinegar on it. Just because I have a great feeling
Sparingly, okay, maybe
that
not.
this is going to be absolutely yummy.
On a scale of 1 to too much vinegar, it's quite a lot. No?
No.
And of course, coming up next we got Hobgoblin.
Yeah, we got a very good friend of mine's place just down the street from here. It's called the Hobgoblin, and it's been there for 21 years.
21 years.
So if they don't get it right, then no one can.
And there you can get like all the British food, right? We're talking bangers and mash, fish and chips, pies.
British English breakfast.
What the bloody hell are we waiting for?
All right, doctor. Here it is, the Hobgoblin. Come on, guys.
Hey,
Right,
cheers.
cheers.
Thatcher's Gold, the good stuff. Oh, it's so crisp and delicious. Sweet, crisp.
It's really nice, yeah. I'm like a beer guy, so I'm not like so understanding of the culture of cider, to be honest. I mean, it's delicious, but but why
You haven't
not?
sold it to me. You sound unsure of yourself, Nick. I mean, I never really grew up enjoying bitter drinks like beer. I do drink beer, but not that much. I was more of a cider man. And like, I didn't realise that it is kind of a UK thing. Obviously, it's quite popular in Europe,
Yeah.
bits of the US, but in Japan, cider hasn't really arrived here yet. You know, there's like Asahi Kirin Dry,
Yeah.
which is kind of rubbish.
Right.
But yeah, this is the good stuff. You can only get it here in Hobgoblin that I know of.
Yeah, they've got a really good selection here.
They do. Like Thatcher's Gold. They've got Aspel cider, which is a really nice Suffolk.
Which is the one we're drinking now, right? This is the asphalt?
No, this is do you say asphalt?
That's what it
Asphalt cider. Yes, we dig up the road, we stick it in the cider. It's delicious. No, this is Thatcher's Gold.
Thatcher's Gold. All right.
100% no asphalt.
Now, during the show today, we've experienced two types of food. One that was a pretend pre-made something that came at a very dodgy place where we're at. And then we actually had the real deal fish and chips, right? Amazing.
We did.
Let me go up and order some food for you here today, because this is why I wanted to take you to the Hobgoblin, because it's very special what they do on Sundays here.
Yes.
Follow me. So the cool thing about coming here at the Hobgoblin is actually on Sundays, they've got the Sunday roast. So we're gonna get some of the Sunday roast, and then I wanna find out what exactly the full English breakfast is and why it's such a big deal for British people. Anyway, we're gonna try the fish and chips also because, you know, we gotta eat them all. Hey Leo, how are you? Yeah? So today I wanna try the Sunday roast.
Yeah.
What do you got on the menu?
We have only beef, lamb is sold out.
Okay, lamb is sold out today. Darn, I really was hoping for the lamb one. It's okay. Give us a reason to come back next week. So let's get one of the beef. Can I get a full English breakfast also? And then the big fish and chips. Cool. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Whoa.
Oh, here we go.
Are you? What is that?
That is fish and chips, Hobgoblin style.
Sunday
Oh, the roast. Sunday roast. Look at that.
This is insane.
Do you feel right at home now?
I do. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So, Dr. Broad, where does one start with this food? But this is like
I mean,
enough for an army.
this is insane, man. We got a industrial scale fish and chips. We got. I didn't even get this in Japan. Look at this Sunday roast with beef. You got your roast potatoes. You know what this is?
What's that? Is that a pudding?
Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, there you go.
And then over here we've got probably my favourite British food. Every morning starts with a full English breakfast. You've got your eggs, your
You've
sausages,
got to be kidding me.
bacon, tomato, mushrooms, baked beans, and toast.
Wow.
And I'm going to start with this for the simple reason I don't want these eggs to go hard. I get like really weird
Yeah,
about seeing
yeah,
eggs
yeah,
go. So I'll
yeah.
have this. You can
I hear
have
you.
that.
Well, I'm gonna
I'll
eat
have the
this
chip.
just because I want to see if it's actually as good as the hype is. So here it is, fish, nice and crispy. Oh yeah. Actually, you know what? This one is lighter than the one we had at Malins.
Lighter.
Yeah,
That's good usually.
the batter is lighter. I would actually think that this one goes very well with the what is that, mayonnaise sauce? Tartar sauce?
Tartar sauce, everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look good.
Yeah.
Anyway, tell us a little about what you're eating there.
Toast. I mean, I've already made short work of the eggs. The bacon's really good.
Yeah.
This is real bacon. Bacon in Japan, for lack of a better word. And so, to have it like this is a godsend.
I beg to differ on that one. Actually, if you go back and look at the video from Hogba where I went to the pizza place up there, they had like, you know, Japanese fresh bacon on pizza, and it was absolutely delicious.
All right.
It was so good.
It is rare though, right? But now, tuck into the batter. Do you remember what this was called?
The Yorkshire pudding?
Yorkshire pudding, yes.
Yorkshire pudding, old mate. All right, all right. Well, I shall try and... how do you eat this?
Why do you sound like a snack offender? When you
I don't know. I should clearly not try and use my British accent anywhere else than the house. Nice thin slice here, you see? Fell off my fork. And this is what, just a
and
potato?
Now we just kept ever since. That is your Danish cuisine.
This is like
whole potato, right?
See, this is a real potato.
It's what you eat in Denmark.
This is what you don't see very often in Japan. You don't see just normal, like, boiled potatoes. This one here has been crisped up and a little bit on the bottom, so it'll probably be an oven baked, actually. Oh, yeah. I need some butter for this one, but man, that is actually really delicious. I'll tell you what, super soft. You should try that. It's really good.
I'm too busy stuffing myself with this, to be honest.
Yeah, I see how you're attacking that thing.
I mean, you can't get either of these dishes in Japan at all anywhere, apart from here, apparently. So I'm very excited. I eat this like every day when I'm in the UK.
Really?
That's why I gained like 10 kilograms in 1
no
week.
wonder you gained 10 kilos. While we're here having a nice, beautiful meal, and actually the roast is really nice. It's delicious. Thin slices of meat, just nice cooked slowly. You can tell this is a very well-balanced meal, actually. Really interesting, but talking about your book. Well, once again, congratulations on it. You can click on the link below and get one for sure. But what was the story from the book that you want to share with us here?
Well, there's a whole chapter on the night I met Natsuki. That was pretty fun.
Oh, yeah.
Walking back, I had a night out and I was walking home about 11 p.m. Battered, destroyed. And then this weird Japanese guy walks towards me and he's like, "Oh, foreigner!" And I'm like, "Yep, all right." And he's like, "We go karaoke now." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right, fine." And that's how we became friends. There are better stories than that in the book, and that's that story in a nutshell. But
I think that's a great story, actually.
The whole book's just like 10 years living in Japan condensed into 300 pages, but it's heavily weighted towards like the first 3 years living in Yamagata. But you're not in it, unfortunately.
Not yet. Well, I didn't.
You'll be in the sequel.
I'm kind of like, at the back burner of all this, I came in, the new guy, the
You
rookie.
did come in the last, yeah. We should have put you in the last chapter, but you'll be in the sequel. Abroad Japan 2, the book.
That's exciting for sure.
Like again, I said it earlier, like, if I didn't know we were in Japan and the food was put before me, I'd be like, wow, we're in England, isn't it? Because this is the real deal. This isn't imitation, this isn't like some weird like fake version. This is real British food. And that's exciting because that's so damn rare in Tokyo and Japan, right? So, and he's ruined the fish, which I haven't got to go anywhere near yet, so that's a shame.
Look at that. Beautiful pieces of cod
It was a minute ago.
popping out of that batter.
Look at that, what have you done to that poor fish? It's like war crimes, that poor fish.
No, I think you should be able to eat it with your fingers. Not all foods have to be like, fancy. Completely crushing it here. All right. So, I get the leftovers from Dr. Broad. Start with the beans, right? Oh, yeah. I've had beans like this when I was a kid. I wanted to say thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for being such a great mentor through this YouTube channel. Everything. It's been awesome, man. We went last year, if you haven't seen the video, we went to do a couple of things. We did a Spartan race together. We did another one recently with this weird Swedish guy that kept following us.
We did.
And he crushed it.
The only thing worse than the Spartan race was In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, so true.
I'd rather run 8 kilometres in the rain in the dirt and have another In-N-Out Burger and those dodgy fries. Oh.
Dr. Broad himself, thank you for taking me out and showing me around fish and chips, what it's all about.
Cheers, man.
It's been
Thank you.
a great little adventure this time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
All right, don't forget, subscribe, set the reminder. We'll see you in the next one.
Oh.
Cider, a real thing, huh? Quite bland and like almost harmful, almost sacrilegious towards the beer, if you want me to be honest here.
He drinks it anyway. He drinks it nonetheless. He drinks regardless. It's sacrilegious, but I'll drink it anyway.